A few months back, I got locked in for a wedding. And as usual, because we don't do that many weddings, I was pretty excited. And as the day started, we did what every media team does. And we got the team situated with rolls and started shooting B-roll before the ceremony began. So of course I mic'd up the groom and pastor and we were ready to get the day started. I had my FX3 in the back filming the full ceremony and monitoring audio while I'll be on the sides with the 70-200 lens getting tight and dynamic shots. This is the first time using my FX3 in direct sunlight for a full 45 minutes or so, and the camera did what it's meant to do. It didn't overheat. We got everything we needed and we moved to the indoor portion of the wedding, which is pretty much where the rest of the wedding will be held at. We ate food as if we were guests and we got ready to capture everything else, and then the night was over. But this is where the Wireless Pro system starts creeping into my mind. Because when I imported everything into my computer to start editing, I noticed some hiccups in the audio. My Wireless Go 2 system that I used for the wedding did okay for the most part. And thankfully, most of it was fixable with vocal processing. But occasionally, I'll have audio segments that are just clipped. And with 24-bit audio, you can't retrieve any of that data. So I had to make workarounds on the edit to save myself from embarrassment of bad audio. As I continued editing, I started noticing that if I was too far from the receiver, then the transmitter wouldn't pick up the signal and cut off for a few seconds, or at least until I got closer. And sadly, this happened once before doing another important event, and I had to sit there and scrub through all the footage to make sure that there wasn't other audios that cut off. And when I finished editing the whole wedding, I came to the conclusion that I need to do research for a better on-the-go audio system. The thing is, I was already interested in the Wireless Pro system, so I started taking more time to look through the differences and see if it's something worth investing in. After a few comparisons, I knew I wanted to buy the Wireless Pro system, but I also needed to buy something more professional. Something like the Zoom F3 and the NTG5, which are still on my list of gear that I want to buy eventually. The thing is that I'm a huge advocate for buying used gear for a good price. And one random Tuesday, I get on Facebook Market and someone locally was selling the Wireless Pro system for a pretty fair price. And I jumped on the offer. The audio that you've been hearing so far has been with that Wireless Pro system. And you might not be able to tell, but right now I've just began screaming into the mic to showcase what is probably my favorite feature, and that is the 32-bit float. This could save me if I had this for the wedding a few months back. But I didn't, and this isn't an anime isekai that I can go back into time and change the past, and can't do that. And unfortunately, I didn't have this system. The Wireless Go 2, if I start yelling, then it starts clipping very fast. So, going on to the Wireless Go 2, the audio system was a step up from the previous generation, but I didn't really like the sound that you got out of it because I got this high-end tin-like sound from the Wireless Go 2. If you guys know what I'm talking about, comment down below. Let me know if I'm the only one or if you guys, hear the difference. But the Pro system has more of a full sound and it's less annoying in the high end coming out of the microphones. I will say if you own an FX3 and want to connect the Wireless Go 2 directly to the camera, you do get a loud buzzing noise, and the only way I found to completely void that noise is to connect the 3.5mm jack to the top handle. But now you've created a heavier rig for no reason. So if you're trying to go compact, this is probably not the choice to go for. The Wireless Pro doesn't have that problem as bad. But either way, I'm recording internally from the receivers, so even if it was a problem, I won't be using the audio straight from the camera more than half the time. Rode has done a wonderful job with the Wireless Pro, and if you can't afford saving extra money for it, I would almost always recommend you to do so. I understand each audio equipment has its place, and just like I wouldn't be using the wireless system for a professional podcast, the same goes the other way around, and I probably wouldn't use the Shure SM7B for just regular talking head videos, unless I wanted to, right? But what I'm saying is that you don't have to. and there's specific tools for the job. And if you do social media content, these systems are the best bang for your buck. It doesn't mean you can't get pro interview audio with the Wireless Pro either. You can push the system past its recommended use, but remember that, as always, you shouldn't buy equipment that you aren't going to use that much, because then you just end up with dusty gear that ends up staying on the shelf. If you need an inexpensive wireless audio system that offers top quality audio, I believe you can't go wrong with the Rode Wireless Pro. I do understand that there's other options, and I'd like to know what combos you are running, so also drop a comment and let me know if you think that this audio system is better than the DJI. I have tested the DJI. It is pretty good. It's very user-friendly, but again, it doesn't have the 32-bit float. I don't think I can record internally, so if the wireless system cuts off, then that's pretty much done. And those two features alone kind of make up for me buying the Wireless Pro system. So again, let me know what system you like to use. And this does not include high-end audio equipment. So don't come in here with the Sennheiser 416 talking about, hey, this is the best option for social media content, even though it is. But what we're talking about is a specific price range, something sub $400. Again, I think this is the best system to get. If you guys have a different opinion, go ahead, let me know. Talk in the comments, roast me if you'd like, but it won't get to me. And just like that, I hope you guys enjoy this very short video. I am gonna be working on a short film. I've been kind of busy doing some other stuff. I also work on music. I'm actually gonna be using my music in my short film because, hey, why not? I mean, there's other YouTubers that don't do all this stuff, so I figured if I do this and this, might as well put them together and show you what I could do. But that's it. I'm done here talking about audio. Audio is important though. And if you're still here, I do appreciate you guys a lot. I'll see y'all. Bye. Oh, I forgot I had another camera over here. So bye to that one too. And just to let you know, that's the FX3 with the 70-200 G Master Mark II. And this camera is the A7 IV with the G Master 35mm 1.4. All right, that's it. Bye. I got lipstick stains and Versace on my sweatshirt.